Hey guys, welcome back to Gore Next Door with Vincent Jallo.
And Lola Graves.
What's you forgot your name there?
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watching a little playoff hockey off screen here.
Oh, gotta love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hockey's best.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's like Minnesota's up 3-0 on Vegas. It's awesome, right?
Lame.
Totally awesome.
Totally lame.
Vegas just sucks.
Vegas is awesome.
Vegas sucks.
Vegas is awesome.
Minnesota Wild, man. It's the way that's,
Minnesota who? Who
The
cares?
Wild.
Who cares
Yeah.
about them?
Oh, I do.
Why?
Oh, I'm from Minnesota.
I know you're not.
I'm not.
I know you're not.
All right. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't even think I've been to Minnesota. I've been to Vegas at least.
I think have I been to Minnesota? No, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
Anywho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty
Yeah.
good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Can't
Nice.
complain. Yeah.
Yeah. Get up to anything? Watch anything? Or
I did watch some stuff. I watched the ending of that Gone Girls, Long Island Serial Killer documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever it's called. Not documentary.
Yeah.
Limited series. Yeah.
Like 3 episodes, right?
Yep. And it was good.
Hmm.
It was good. I liked it.
Oh wow.
Still more to come, I think, because they just caught the guy.
Yeah.
What?
No, I just threw in the oh wow there. You didn't catch it this time. Just thought I'd get out of the way.
I'm used to you being condescending.
Just get out. Yeah, I know. We had that conversation earlier.
Yeah, so I watched that on Netflix. I watched totally binged Bosch Legacy on Amazon, which is good. I don't know, are you familiar with the Bosch series?
Is that like the making of the dishwashers?
No,
Oh.
not even remotely.
Okay. No, I don't know. I haven't had it.
Crime drama.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, which is pretty good. They had a whole Bosch before series and
Really?
when he was a police officer, and then now he's not a police officer, and now it's Bosch Legacy.
Okay.
Anywho, something like that anyway. Yeah. Anyways, it's really good.
Okay.
I quite liked it. Binge that. I watched Alien and Aliens with my nephew, which was great fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movies, right?
Yeah, I love that whole series.
Yeah.
The nephew was a little bored during the first one.
Was he?
Yeah, he fell asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the second one he liked.
A little more action in that one, I think.
A little
right?
more action.
Yeah.
I think he'll like them progressively more as the alien, like the xenomorphs get better effects and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, those are just classics, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to have him watching the classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice work.
And the other one, you and I both saw in the theater, Wild at Heart.
That's right.
Yeah. Great movie.
1990, David Lynch. That and True Romance. True Romance are probably my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
I know you're a fan of True Romance as well.
I am. I love True Romance.
But those 2 are always been my favorite. And yeah, 1990, I love that one.
Yeah.
I saw it a few times back then. It was really cool to see it 35 years later.
Yeah.
It was awesome that we got to go and check it out.
Yeah. They're doing a Lynch, I don't know, retrospective or whatever. Released a whole bunch of his stuff in the theater, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it was funny. Remember, there was 3 older people, like probably 75 or so, and then up in the back corner there.
Yeah.
But they were probably, I was thinking about it, they were probably like 35 or 40, roughly, when that came out. They probably were like big fans of it,
Yeah, probably.
And then it's funny, after that long, and then now these old, because it seemed like it was a pretty hardcore movie. Like there's pretty, some violence and just, some
It's not super
pretty,
hardcore.
Huh?
It's not super hardcore.
Well, I mean, like smashing, I guess. It's not by today's standards, but there's a lot of graphic violence in there, and Defoe blowing his head off with a shotgun. It shows all that.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's just about as graphic as you can get, really.
Yeah, I suppose.
And like the sex is, NC-17. Like it's pretty intense. But so it was kind of fun to see those guys, and they were like making comments off to the side. I don't know if you could hear them, but
I couldn't hear exactly what they're saying, but there was definitely like something would happen, and they'd be like
hooting and hollering.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always liked that one. It was fun to see that.
I enjoyed it. I was glad to fun. Thanks for inviting me.
It was cool. Yeah. Yeah. I saw Fire Walk with Me a couple of weeks ago as well with my daughter and in the theater. That's one I had never seen in a theater, and I kind of still want to try to see Blue Velvet in the theater, just to kind of like I've seen all the other ones. But is
that the only one that you haven't seen in the theater?
I think so.
All the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cool.
It'd be kind of fun to see that one too. I think there's still a couple weeks of showings, for that, and maybe some other stuff. So
Yeah.
No, maybe we can check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Time dependent, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always loved Lynch, man. That guy he's the best. I just love his stuff. And it's kind of fun because my daughter's really into that too. And we actually went to Everett, Washington to go into the Laura Palmer house, like a lady that owns it.
Oh, that's
Her
so
name
cool.
is Mary Reber. And she was actually in the Twin Peaks season 3 that came out in 2018 or 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like some kind of cameo stuff, like with the house, and like she's the owner of the house, and so she plays one of the characters of like who owns the house in the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's kind of cool to talk to her about that. But like, yeah, she has a lot of like kind of kept stuff a lot the same.
Yeah. Does she do tours? Like, is it?
That's
Oh, okay.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I reached out to her,
And she actually lives in the house?
yeah, mhm,
Okay.
yeah, with her daughter. So reached out, went down, and spent a few hours in there, and just really cool. Like the living room is exactly like Laura Palmer's house was like in the movie in the series.
Okay.
Like she's got everything like right down to like the ashtray with all the cigarette butts in it and everything. It's really,
Really?
a picture of Laura Palmer there. Yeah, it's really
that's
a
cool.
trip going through there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, and then talking to her, like hearing stories and just some of the furniture. Like my daughter's a big Kyle MacLachlan fan, so
Oh, okay.
it was kind of cool to like she got to sit in a chair. But like she shows the photo of him in the chair, and then she's sitting in the same chair. And so it was kind of fun for her.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
going up to Laura Palmer's bedroom.
That seems so funny. Your daughter's a big Kyle MacLachlan fan.
Yeah.
Like she's 11. Like, how does she even know who he is? Like, other than like that stuff. But-
She loves him. Like, I mean,
That's great.
yeah, like she's into him. So, yeah, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, just being in like Laura Palmer's bedroom, like from the series, it's crazy. She actually has a statue of Bob, like not down by the bed frame, which would have been really cool, but kind of like in the closet, which kind of takes you off guard when you see it. But like walking in and seeing like the ceiling fan going and those stairs, like it's such a legendary thing. And to stand there and just look at that and take photos of that, and then like, have a photo of yourself like at the top of the staircase.
Yeah.
And then to look back at the stuff, it's just really cool. Like,
Yeah.
just, it's kind of meta too, because she'll actually watch Firewalk with you in the house where it was like,
Really?
Yeah. For like a fee or whatever.
Yeah.
But my daughter and I were thinking we'd probably try to say, hey, we'll give you $500 and like spend the night there.
Oh.
I don't know. We got along pretty good. So maybe she would allow that. Like if we, kind of did that, but it'd be kind of cool to hang out. And like, she's like, yeah, we could do some baking with her daughter and stuff.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it would be really fun. So yeah.
She should run it like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
or
she
something
could.
like
Yeah.
that.
And you sleep in that room. Oh man, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'm surprised she doesn't do that.
Yeah. But yeah, really cool.
That's cool.
Kind of a neat thing. So I've always been a fan of Twin Peaks, but it's cool that my daughter's into it, and she really likes Lynch and stuff too. So
That's cool.
yeah. So yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Well, I definitely like Wild at Heart. It was good. It was fun. Nick Cage. I mean, how can you not like it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Love him. So yeah, no, it was good fun. I really appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So, thank you.
Well, that was awesome.
Yeah. So what else did you get up to?
Is that all your stuff?
Yeah.
No. Well, I actually saw the Minecraft movie, which is not something I would normally see.
I know
But
nothing about it.
Yeah, and it has Jack Black in it, and Jason Momoa, which I'm not a fan of.
I said, oh.
Yeah, but he's really funny in there. He kind of plays like this, like kind of like this kind of wrestler type character, like I don't know, like I was telling you before, like I don't know, like not Ric Flair, what the hell is it? I don't know, some guy, but he's just kind of like this wild jacket and sunglasses, and he runs this thrift shop, so he ends up kind of befriending Jack Black, and he end up going into this Minecraft world.
Is he like that step into a Slim Jim kind of a guy?
What's that?
Or like snap into a Slim Jim? What is it?
I don't know.
Oh my God. The guy with the cowboy hat and I don't know. I can't remember who I'm thinking of. I don't know.
Well, I mentioned it like a day or two ago, and I lost the person's name, but like who reminded me of. But it was really funny. Like Jack Black's always funny, and it was a really good movie. Not really kind of my kind of thing, but when we watched it, I was like, this is actually one of the most hilarious movies. Like some of the jokes and just the writing was like really funny.
What's it about? Like I know nothing about Minecraft.
It's kind of about this guy who basically, I guess, kind of created Minecraft like in real life, but he kind of created this world, and he ends up going into this crazy world, and things happen, and there's always like some evil guy or whatever in there, and they're trying, like, not an evil guy, but the character, like I mean, I don't know all the characters, but it's kind of like an evil,
like a boss that you have to fight or something?
sort of thing. Like not in the game, but like there's just there's different. I'm sorry, if my daughter's watching this. I mean, she could explain this better than me. I'm so sorry. Like I don't know, but
We should get her on here.
We should.
So she can explain it.
But it's kind of like yeah, they just get into this world, and these other guys get sort of sucked into there, and they have to try to get back out. And then when it kind of goes full circle, it's like
Jumanji style.
Kind of, I guess.
Okay.
And at the end, like the guys, like he's like, you should come with us and bring this game to the world or whatever. So it was kind of cool in that way. So he kind of comes out. Jack Black comes out into the world at the end, decide he's going to bring this game to the masses, which is kind of what happened in real life, I guess. But just a lot of fun, a lot of crazy like antics and jokes and stuff. It was just really kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah, like I probably would watch it again. It was really? Good. Yeah.
Huh. I mean, Jack Black is great. Like he's really good.
Like it's like there was hilarious. A lot of grown-ups. Like it wasn't just like it's not a kids necessarily movie. Like it's just kind of an all entertainment fun movie. It was.
Do grown-ups play Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know nothing.
Yeah. So that was that.
Oh, cool.
So I saw those two. Mm-hmm. I didn't make any notes. My printer was broken.
Oh, well, at least at least you're not like staring off giggling.
Yeah, not yet.
Mindlessly about stuff that I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, but I thought there was something I did watch this week. No, I mean, I did, but I can't remember what it was. So, I mean, it was like, probably a week, like almost exactly a week ago. So it's just like way too far away.
It's probably something you only watched 20 minutes of anyway.
Well, I mean, there's something I watched 10 minutes of, but I'll get to that next week. Yeah. Naked After Midnight.
I don't know that one. Yeah. Is it porn?
No.
Okay.
Soft porn.
Oh my God.
Fred Olen Ray movie.
Who's Fred Olen Ray?
He's just like a guy like Jim Wynorski, kind of like B grade director, but like a legend. Like, I mean, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. All right, I showed you that trailer.
Oh, you showed me the trailer.
Yeah, he's the director of that.
That was ridiculous, that trailer.
Yeah. So he's that kind of director. Reusing scenes from his other movies in every movie, like just mixing them in and like just stuff like that. Or he'll like trade scenes or like theme songs with like Jim Wynorski. Like the opening scene in this movie. We talked about Naked Obsession from 1990, like a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
And there's this, right at the beginning, I guess it was, when one of the girls is stripping. There's this song called Welcome to the Dark Side by, I don't know who, it's like some random like couple duo that wrote this song. Like it's very kind of low budget family that wrote this song, or like there's not like some famous person, but a great song. And then the first 5 minutes of this movie, there's some chick stripping. I'm like, it's the same song. I'm like, I know this song from Naked Obsession. How crazy is that? So that was kind of cool.
It makes me feel like you've seen that movie a lot to be able to recognize all the songs.
Naked Obsession?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, you kind of rewatch the scene and the song's playing and whatever. So, but yeah, this one, I don't know. I kind of watched about 10 minutes and I'm like, had to make a few phone calls and late night stuff was going down. So I didn't really get to finishing it, but one of those nights.
Fair enough.
And now, playoffs are on and stuff. So
I know.
So.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. If I think later what it was that I watched, I'll let you know, but what the hell was it?
Okay. Is it Randy Savage? That we were thinking of? The wrestler?
Randy Savage?
No?
What? No, I don't think so. What?
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. Some dude. I don't know. But anyway, okay.
All right. Sure. Whatever. All right. Yeah. Should we do the Crypt?
So let's do the Crypt.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so my pick for the Crypt this week was The Babysitter from 2017, directed by McG, starring Judah Lewis, some kid, and Summer Weaving.
Yeah, then you know that kid, right? You've seen him around?
I think I only know him from this movie. Why? Who is he?
Oh, he was in what's that movie? The Kurt Russell Christmas movie from a few years ago. I had it written down, but like I said, I wasn't able to print it. There's two of them. Christmas, what the hell is that called now?
I don't know.
It's like a recent, 4 or 5 years ago, Christmas, whatever. It's like Kurt Russell is like Santa Claus.
Oh.
And it's pretty good. But anyway, so he was a kid, and I'm like, who's this freaking kid? And I realized he's from there.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he was also in something else that I had written down. I don't remember what it was from either. But what the hell was that in?
You really need to fix your printer.
I do. I mean,
or paper notes.
Notes.
I have.
Yeah.
That I have none of this stuff, no trivia for.
Yeah, if I can think of what the other movie was. It was.
Dude, come on.
Just go.
All right, so Summer Weaving, I know her from Ready or Not, which was quite good, and I need to rewatch that one, and Mayhem, which I also really liked.
You like that? Yeah.
Yeah, Mayhem?
Yeah.
I mean, I work in an office, so
yeah, fair enough.
Stuff like that resonates. We all want to
Yeah.
go a little nuts on our coworkers sometimes.
Sure.
Not you, whoever's watching. Yeah. So synopsis. The Judah Lewis kid, his name is Cole, and he's got this like super hot babysitter, Summer Weaving, and he is older than he needs a babysitter, but his babysitter's super hot, so he's like, okay.
I had that sort of experience. Not like the movie, but like we can talk about that.
You had a hot babysitter?
Yeah, like I was kind of like
When you were like 13?
yeah, about there. Like she would just come over and like we'd go like went and saw like Revenge of the Nerds together and like all that stuff. She was probably, I don't know, 18, 16, 18, I don't know.
Oh.
But like just throughout the day, like I guess my parents thought I needed somebody there to make sure I didn't get into trouble.
How'd that go?
You tell me, I don't know. But,
I don't know. I feel like you got into a lot of trouble.
There's some, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Some shenanigans.
So I mean, I know that part of it. Like the rest of it wasn't the same, but yeah.
Okay. Well, probably, I hope it wasn't the same because she's a hot babysitter who turns out to be in a satanic cult.
Yeah.
And Cole's watching them to see what's happening because he thinks that they're going to be, doing like teenager stuff, like making out and playing spin the bottle and stuff like that. But they do that and then they kill somebody. And he freaks out. Yeah, and a whole bunch of just random stuff happens, and all the friends that are part of the cult are like trying to kill him and stuff like that. And it's that's pretty much what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like not too over the top or anything.
Yeah, that was good.
It was just entertaining. It was just entertaining.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'd never seen it. So I'm glad you brought it up, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe in the middle it sort of maybe dragged a little bit. I don't know. Like it started out really like intense and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay, this is a real barn burner. And then
Burn burner.
and then it just kind of
old guy.
It kind of just got, but it was cool. Like I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch the second one. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, yeah, the second one. So I actually followed it with the second one because I wanted to see the second one again.
Yeah.
And it's Summer Weaving's in it, but not as much. But Jenna Ortega's in that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's cool.
Does she get naked?
No, she does not. Does she get naked in any of her movies?
Probably not.
Okay. No, she's in it. She's good in it. She's the kid it's like 2 years later, the kid grows up and he's still hanging out with his best friend, and Jenna Ortega shows up. She's some supposed misfit kid from somewhere else that she shows up mid school year.
Oh.
And some other stuff happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah.
It's gorier than the first one.
It is?
Yeah.
Practical effects or it seems like there's some CGI kind of digital effects.
I think it was a lot of practical effects.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, but lots of the same characters return
Yeah.
for it.
And the kid, Judah Lewis, is the same. He's in this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
same
wish I
kid.
could think of that other movie that because I'm like, this is a movie that you would know maybe, and like, should we talk about it? And I forgot already.
I wish I would have looked it up, but he just doesn't seem familiar to me separate from that other one. So
It's gonna bother me.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that was mine.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's hear about yours.
Okay.
You can do the synopsis on this one because I don't really know that there is a very good
No,
synopsis
not really.
on it.
What do we want? Was it 1996 is what I'm thinking?
1986 Neon Maniacs.
Oh yeah, I was going to say The Dentist because I don't know. I like because I was watching. I made a mistake when I was doing something. I was looking at that today. I'm like, wait, yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't. Just good thing you confirmed for me. Yes, Neon Maniacs, guys.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
1986. Yeah, there's definitely no synopsis for this movie.
I don't even know how to explain
this movie, man.
I don't even know how to explain a lot of it.
Should have been one of the best movies of all time, like horror 80s sort of thing. And nobody's heard of it.
Yeah. With good reason, probably.
You'll explain why.
I can explain why.
Or explain why now. Well, maybe let's go into the movie first.
Okay. Do you want to do a brief synopsis? I can do a brief.
Sure, do a brief, and then I'll try to fill in the details of stuff.
I don't even know.
Just
okay.
try.
Here's what I wrote down for the synopsis. Okay, for starters, directed by Joseph Mangione.
I think so.
Whatever. Okay, fine. Starring, not a clue.
Yeah.
Bunch of random people.
Fair. Yeah.
Not a clue. Mm-hmm. Synopsis: teenagers get killed by a group of weirdos. One lives and is hunted by said weirdos. That's literally my synopsis.
One lives and is hunted by said. Yeah. So okay, so that's it. All
That's pretty much my synopsis.
Okay. Well, this movie's like, it's this movie that these people just get randomly attacked by these creatures, like characters. Like there's like, we should have written down all the characters. I mean,
There's like 12 of them.
Oh, there are 12? Yeah.
There's like samurai. There's Mohawk. Samurai is like a samurai guy. Mohawk is like an indigenous guy.
Axe.
Axe is the guy with an axe.
Yeah. Slasher is like the guy with a knife.
Slasher. Biker is the guy who rides a motorcycle.
Yes.
Super original names.
Yeah.
Super original names.
But okay, who else was there? It was like
I know that was
Ape.
That's 5. Ape.
So
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't
We
know.
got half of them. Pretty good.
There was that weird like critters looking guy.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't know what he was.
Like at the end and stuff, or like earlier on, kind of like a weird. Yeah.
I don't know who he
But
was.
these are like characters. Like this movie, these people just start getting randomly killed by these creatures, like these different characters.
Yeah.
There could have been board games. There could have been like cards, like with bubblegum, all this stuff. Like these guys, this should have been like.
But apparently there were cards though.
Well, like in the show.
Yeah.
But like besides
or something. I don't know.
But I don't know. Like this should have been like Monster Squad or like I don't know, like Gremlins. I don't know. Like just something that's like iconic.
Yeah.
Because you've got these random creatures, like characters killing people.
Yeah.
But it was just poorly done.
Yeah, yeah.
But
But
like-
they were kind of like Cenobite, like a little bit.
A little
like
bit,
at
yeah.
first, that's the first thing I thought of when I first started seeing them. I mean, not so much because they're like very specific
Yeah.
kind of characters.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, it takes place in San Francisco, and we kind of. I mean, do we give away what hurts them? I mean, maybe.
I mean,
like these guys, like you can't really kill them, but apparently they're afraid of water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like one of them was girls on like a air mattress in a swimming pool, and you see Ape or whatever come out, and he's like, "Oh, I can't get to her." He's thinking, he's like, "Oh no, because of the water." Like,
and he
"Oh,
gets
wait."
all mad and he's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the girls, finally realizes that the water kills them. So then they just, start loading up like water guns and trying to kill it. But it's there's some gore in there and kills and stuff, some nudity. But which is all great, but it's just poorly done because you don't know why these guys are doing this.
Yeah.
You don't know where they came from, why they showed up in the first place,
Yeah.
why they're doing this stuff.
Yeah.
But like if it was just handled differently, and they'll explain what happened. But like if it was done properly and they didn't have the problems that they had,
Yeah.
then this could have been something where it could have been like a series. You could have had a second one where there's like different characters. Like it was
Absolutely.
just unique.
Yeah.
Because there were such unique, weird, different characters, each one of them. And they all had their own method of like, what was the
there was that one guy that like shot like electricity out of his fingers.
That's right.
I don't know. His name is probably Shocker or something like that.
I think it was.
Yeah.
And then there was Soldier.
Soldier. Yeah.
Right?
Soldier. Yeah. Super original names.
Yeah.
But these guys don't look like normal like soldiers or anything like that. They're all like messed up faces
Kind of,
and they're definitely monsters.
But just a cool flick, but it's so good. Like it's just I watch it getting so frustrated because I just want it to be the best thing ever. And like even the title, it doesn't really make sense, but it just sounds cool. Neon Maniacs, like wow, this is like totally great '80s thing, and it's just like oh man.
Yeah, there's nothing '80s about that movie.
I meant to write down the tagline. The guy talking at the beginning, because it's so even that sets the tone.
Oh yeah, it totally sets the tone, and it was cool, but I can't remember. It was like
when the
teenagers something
when the Earth happens and blah 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 and the souls whatever and then the children something or other. Yeah, but anyways, but if you watch the trailer for this movie, the trailer is fantastic.
Trailer is so good,
totally rad. Like you want to watch.
And who's the voiceover in the trailer? Who's the voiceover, the narrator of the trailer?
Oh, what the heck?
Oh no,
Percy Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No, he's a legendary Canadian voiceover guy. The guy that did Jaws and like everything else, like up into the 90s, I think. And he even did the trailer. I think they blew the budget getting him to do the trailer and editing the trailer because it's just amazing.
I mean, they'd have to do that afterwards, right? Like, did they maybe do that afterwards when they wanted to release? Did the production company do that instead?
Well, maybe. But
like, or whoever's like releasing it, the distribution company or whatever?
Possibly.
Because, I mean, that would have to happen after.
Yeah. Yeah. You're probably right. But I mean, I don't know. But it's like they saved money for that or something. Like they blew it on that guy because that guy is like a legend. And the movie's terrible. And the trailer's amazing.
Yeah, trailer was amazing. It looked
so like
really
if you
good.
watch this trailer, you're like, this is the greatest thing ever. Yeah. And that just sucks. So,
and you watch the movie and you're super disappointed. And it even like just kind of ends. Like you're basically in the third act or the second act.
Yeah.
And, there's a little bit of a battle that, there's going to be a little bit of a battle and then something big's going to happen later. But it doesn't. It just ends.
Yeah.
That little battle happens and then it's over.
Yeah.
Like what the?
I know.
Like it ended and I was like, what just happened?
Yeah.
What just happened? Okay. So in looking up why this movie is so terrible, by the sounds of it, there was massive money issues. Like it was super low budget anyway, but nobody was getting paid. Like nobody was getting paid. They had to shut down production for like 3 months while they tried to gather up more money.
Yeah.
A bunch of the characters like that played the monsters, only one character or only one actor came back out of the 12.
Oh, wow.
Because they all bailed and had other things to do. Yeah, there was just like, they had to recast a bunch of things and just people didn't want to work with them. Like I think there's on the extras, the DVD extras, Blu-ray extras.
Yep.
The was it the visual effects guy?
Yeah, I think
special effects guy. He was saying that like he didn't get paid for like a long time. He had to take the guy to court to get paid.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's massive money issues. So because of that, they cut out a ton of stuff. There was apparently supposed to be way more monsters. There was a backstory. Apparently these guys are like, they're from another dimension. And for whatever reason, they end up in San Francisco in this portal that is underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. In like a truck that's for some reason parked underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. The portal to whatever their other dimension is. So they're interdimensional beings, which explains why, they can't be killed by our normal things. Water, don't know. But they had, apparently the script had all these backstories to all these characters. And like, it was like a lot of stuff was like kind of well formed in the script. Yeah. And they cut everything out.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. Including the final boss battle kind of thing. Like the big, big show at the end. Yeah. They cut it. Who does that?
It's unfortunate.
So it's almost like they just gave up partway through and just shut it down and was like, oh, good enough. As long as we make some money.
Comes across that way, yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate, yeah.
Yeah. It could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I'd like to see that be remade or something. I want to know more.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, and especially, but apparently the script they can't even find anymore. Yeah. Apparently. I mean, by the sounds of it, people were pissed. So maybe they burned them all. I don't know what happened. But yeah, people, like one of the things I was reading, people were basically saying that, people kind of know what was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen. People who had the script either have died or don't want to talk about it because they're so over the movie because it was terrible. Yeah. They don't want to be associated with it anymore. Huh. Yeah. It's really unfortunate because it seemed like it could be a really cool concept, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. Yeah. Trailer was definitely the best part.
Yeah, like a really good trailer. Like it's like so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So, wah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was good to have maybe watched it, but it was just really frustrating.
Totally frustrating.
Really frustrating.
Yeah. So I brought along this is a German Blu-ray actually. I don't even know if they've finally released it like on Region A, like North America, but this one I picked up super cheap. And the good thing about it is it's not Region B, so it's actually region free. So if you live in North America like we do, you can actually buy this thing for like, I don't know, I think I paid £12 or maybe it was euro. No, £12. So I was, maybe $15 or something. At the time, I'm like, this is great because I have a region free player, but it seems to work here too. So yeah. It's
you can see some of the
characters, right?
Characters on the front.
Look at these guys. Even the cover.
The weirdos.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's disappointing.
And apparently I was reading something about the whole like neon thing. I can't remember exactly what it was, but Neon Maniacs, the writer of the script actually wrote something years ago when he was in college.
Oh yeah.
And he was using neon as like he wrote something about bikers. Yeah. And he was using neon like neo, like new bikers kind of a thing. And then just, I don't know, he like mashed up some words and came up with neon to not mean anything like neon related. Like not neon.
It's, yeah.
Like you would think neon would be like 80s.
Right.
That's
what I thought they were going for.
Like a blue neon kind of stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Nightfall. Yeah, kind of like those colors.
Kind of like these colors, yeah. Night falls, so do their victims.
There's that guy with the noose, Hangman.
Hangman, was he? Well, he was in there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in there.
So there's some more of these guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, but this is the Lightning Video VHS. Yeah. Cool one. Some pictures on the back though, but just a weird movie.
Nightfall, so what does it say? Night falls.
So do their victims. But yeah, there's that thing on the bottom there. Yeah, I don't know.
And they really didn't even kill that many people.
No, they didn't.
Actually, they killed 4 teenagers?
Probably.
And then went after the other girl.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, and their idea to actually, once they found out that water hurts these things, their big idea to stay safe was to go to the Battle of the Bands at the high school and arm everybody with water guns.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Total sense.
Yeah.
Total sense. Not realizing that, the water guns only hold so much water for starters.
Yeah. Wasn't that the last line in the movie too? Like, oh, what do they say when they're like, it shows the Golden Gate Bridge and they say like, well, they're gone, or like, yeah, it won't be for long because, I don't know. They said something about like, hopefully we don't run out of water, or they said something like that. You probably were not even paying attention at that point.
I was probably like, what was this?
Yeah, I don't know. So anyway,
yeah. So it was an interesting watch.
Yeah, that was an interesting week.
100% never would have watched that without your, not recommendation.
But you need to see it.
Yeah.
If you're a completionist from the 80s and they like the random weird stuff, this is one that should have been one of the greats and just is like
had
one
so
of
much
the worst.
potential.
Yeah.
Like it could have been like a Hellraiser kind of a thing.
Absolutely.
It could have been, I don't know.
Yep.
It just made no sense because anything that made it make sense, they cut out of it.
Absolutely.
Or didn't film because they had no money.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know. There you go.
Yep.
There you go. So watch it if you want to. I don't know. Not a glowing recommendation, I got to say.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
if you watch it, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah.
So that, we can commiserate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Other than that, guys, thanks for checking it out. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. Stay creepy.
You've been listening to Gore Next Door with Vincent Giallo and Lola Graves. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for updates and behind-the-scenes posts. New episodes are available on YouTube or wherever you find your podcasts.